Jennifer's Body by Juno scribe Diablo Cody. The main character is Needy Lesnicki. She's a 17-year-old girl, and when we meet her, she's in an institution for a crime that must have been just fabulous as we see piles of letters and packages from fans. Flashback to 2 months earlier. A kind of creepy and corpse-ish looking Jennifer, played by Megan Fox, is introduced and just as quickly stabbed to death in a levitating knife fight with Needy. Or as she puts it, I, Needy Lesnicki, put a stop payment on Jennifer check. Flash 2 more months back to an innocent, dreamy time. Jennifer is a popular cheerleader who still is Needy's best friend despite drastically different social levels. But as Needy says, we'd been the Wonder Twins since we were practically pre-verbal. Sandbox love never dies. Jennifer and her top-of-the-pack social standing definitely holds a kind of sway over the decidedly less cool-in-school Needy. If only she'd wait till college and then find out that the Juno chicks are a much bigger hit there, maybe we could have avoided all this violence, but that would make a crap movie. You always do what Jennifer tells you to do, accuses Needy's boyfriend Chip. Am I the only one picturing Megan Fox making Amanda Seyfried do nasty, terrible things involving the produce aisle at their local supermarket, a gallon of blueberry jello, and a scale model of a Viper attack ship from Battlestar Galactica? What? I have a very specific fantasy life. Enter the band Soft Shoulder. They're from the city. And the girls sneak out to a show at their local dive bar to go see them. Looking all indie rock gaudy with scarves and patches and eyeliner, the usual dominating power that the godlike Jennifer Sweater Puppies has against men is of no use against the firepower of this fully armed and operational battle station. It's clear who the victor is in this sexual battlefield, and it's the lead singer of the group, Nikolai Wolf. The band starts playing, the whole bar goes up in flames, people start dying, and Jennifer leaves with the band in the back of the van. Cut to later, Jennifer shows up at Needy's house covered in blood, vomiting, animated black bile with spinal feet that start scuttling about, sliming on everything like the soul of George Bush. Something is definitely not normal, but somehow an evil possessed Megan Fox spewing motivated devil throat jism around is almost, well, kind of more hot in a way. This must be the side of me that fantasizes about Evil Willow to what my therapist describes as an unhealthy extent. Anyhow, the next day at school, Jennifer shows up looking normal, but with the uber bitch levels cranked up to 11. The school is collapsing in grief about their lost students from the fire, and Jennifer cracks wise. Sounds pretty much like the cheerleaders I knew in high school. Pretty sure they didn't have a soul either. It doesn't take long for Jenny's inner Linda Blair to come out again. She seduces an emotionally traumatized jock and brings him into the woods where, well, let's just say a giant anaconda crossed with a wolverine on steroids would still have nothing on this princess. Frackin' freaky! Did I mention this script calls specifically for Jennifer to get naked repeatedly? I am already so in love with this movie I gotta go buy an engagement ring. The townspeople begin to freak as the violence begins to rise, and so too does the career of the suspicious band Soft Shoulder. Seems like the classic Devil's Bargain went down. Makes you wonder if Courtney Love was eating high school kids behind the scenes. See, it's all starting to make sense now, isn't it? The next time Jen goes to the Teenage Satan buffet, Needy has a vision of the killing as it is happening. That link between the two we mentioned earlier? Yep, here's where it serves to become more than character dressing. Jen feels the need, as villains will, to monologue and explains to Needy what happened back with the band. Seems the band thinks Jen's a virgin, you know how it goes. As Nikolai raises his knife to sacrifice her to Beelzebub, another band member interrupts him. Dude, that is a hot murder weapon. Well, like it's a Bowie knife. Bowie, nice. There's a star man waiting in the sky. Turns out, if you read the infernal small print, that non-virgin sacrifice has some possession side effects. Now that the air is cleared and Needy knows for sure that her friend is on the South Beach teenager diet, she realizes that she's the only one who can stop her. I'm not going to give away the ending, but suffice it to say, it works by subverting things we've seen before in the horror genre with a fun twist. It's a Heathers for a darker and even more jaded generation, and that's a good thing.